Hi everyone, it's me Giovanni, and okay, I totally forgot about this. I thought I wanted to make a video about it because it was absolutely creepy, but I forgot about it in favor of other things, and honestly, I sort of forgot about making videos for like a few days a week ago, and yeah. Anyway, this is about a Talking Angela ripoff app named Talking Maria. It's creepy. It's absolutely creepy. Right off the bat, Talking Maria is a Talking Angela ripoff app created by someone who I'm not sure why they created that game. But basically, it involves a white cat with blue eyes, being Maria, ripped off of Angela. Her eyes are bloodshot, or at least buggy, and she has a bunch of flies all around her, like swarming around her, just flying everywhere around her. And her house is absolutely creepy. Dirty, even. And apparently, uh, things get dark. Like, for example, in the kitchen, Talking Maria has poison and a skull. A, like, printed skull in the item of the refrigerator. And apparently, two of those items kill Maria. And let's just say when she's brought back, she becomes more creepy. Her eyes become black, and she's in her bed in a room her room is completely red. If you kill her again, she becomes a skeleton. If you bring her back to life, then yeah. Anyway, so yeah, and there's other things, like in another version of the game being on iOS or somewhere else, apparently there are some additional things, like a hand dragging Maria to hell, and I'm just like, okay, that game is creepy. I watched someone's review of that game, and yeah, that game is creepy. Who created that? I have no idea. I literally have no idea. And I hate it. Like, seriously, who thought of creating a game about a cat being killed and apparently becoming this, like, creepy evil monster? Oh yeah, Maria is a demon. Maria's a demon confirmed. Maria is a demon cat confirmed. Sorry. Anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to talk about it, Talking Maria, and a app apparently based off or ripped off Talking Angela, and yeah. Anyway, so I made a video about someone's, like, recontextualization of Yandere Simulator, or redesign of the story and the characters. And I was like, this is actually good. This is actually good. Instead of it being sort of like headcanon, or what, or still being teenagers and stuff like that. Yeah, it's realistic. Yandere Simulator takes place in middle school in, I would like to say, the 1970s. And the characters are more realistic and fleshed out, and that's great. And some characters are removed, like the NPCs and technology and ridiculous lore story involving many, many characters, and yeah. And, and including Infotron. I can honestly agree with some people saying that Infotron is unnecessary, especially to the lore of Yandere Simulator now, because she doesn't really have a purpose or motive of why she's like having the rival girls be involved in Senpai's life and having Ayano take care of them. Like, I don't know. It just feels lackluster. Like, what's Infotron's deal? Like, what's her secret? Why is she even a character? She's just some sort of a enigma. Anyway, so I thought to myself, what would I think? What would be my own version of Yandere-chan / Ayano Aishi? And I would say that, she would still be a girl who can't feel emotions, because there are actual people who can't feel emotions, or at least a few people that I've heard of. It wouldn't be some sort of curse. It would just be this weird thing that she was that she was born with, and she doesn't know why she was born without emotions. Her parents don't know why she wasn't born without emotions, and I would feel like Ayano's parents would genuinely care about Ayano and try to help her, or at least give her advice, not worry too much about her condition. And Ayano would pretend to have emotions, and her parents would be okay with, encourage her daughter, encourage her to try and pretend to be normal. And I don't know. I don't know. I mean, Ryoba tells Ayano that when she was her age, she met a boy who made her feel complete, who made her feel happy. And yeah, now that I'm saying about it, especially knowing about Yandev's or Alex, some true reasoning of wanting Ayano to be emotionless, basically his like dream girl having no emotions and being complete when she finds a boy that she likes. Yeah, weird. But I don't know, I mean, I still like that Ayano doesn't have emotions and tries to pretend to be normal, or at least when she meets boy, she actually feels like she has emotions. She came to life in a way. She feels alive. But I would also think that instead of Ayano being a yandere, like very, very nervous and trying to find the confidence to talk to her senpai, she would still pretend to be normal, feel things, and I would, okay, so I would imagine Ayano Aishi's condition being sort of reversed. Like, on the outside, she feels nothing, but on the inside, she does feel something. She feels her emotions inside of her body, but she can't really feel anything, she can't really feel anything on the outside. That's what I'm thinking. It sounds complicated. I would just imagine instead of Yandere Simulator taking place in a high school, it would take place during college. And Ayano and Tara would actually interact the first time they meet, or at least Ayano would try to interact with Tara, but would be completely nervous and shy and just struggle and just walk away embarrassed. But I would imagine at the end of the school day, Tara would look up to Ayano and interact with her and get to know her, and they would slowly become friends. I mean, I wouldn't want to make Ayano feel like an absolute blank slate, or this sort of aggressive character, or really sheltered and closed off. She would feel no emotions on the outside, but on the inside, I can't speak. On the inside, she can. She just can't. She tries to pretend, even though it's barely even helping her. When she meets Tara Yamada, she feels alive, but she feels shy at first talking to Taro, but at the end of the school day, Taro is the one to talk to Ayano and try to get to know her, and they become friends. And Ayano feels jealous of the girls that Taro has in his life, or at least one girl after the other appears in his life. And Ayano is not happy about it. She wants to be the only girl for him to love. And that sends her in a murderous rage, like she wants to kill these girls. But seriously, I would have, if I would reimagine Yandere Simulator, I would have it take place in a college, and for 10 rivals, and instead of 10 rivals, there would be 5 rivals, because the last 5, Muja, Mida, Osoro, Hanako, and Megami, no. Just the 5 first rivals. Anyway, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it or not. Please stay safe. Please stay away from protests, segregated areas, and don't forget to smile, be positive, be thankful that you're still alive. Live the life the way that it is, and just be happy about it. That's all for this video. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.